Live from Dodger Stadium, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And starting this one, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Just about ready to roll. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
And we are underway in game one of the series.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
Four-seam
Lindor
fastball.
was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Lindor launched a homer in his most recent game.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him,
inside.
get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one in the dirt. Full count now.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Sinker. Low inside.
Payoff pitch. Sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Mark Vientos.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night.
Four-seam fastball.
As we've got the
Middle outside.
Juan Soto now. Soto in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. Smith settles under it. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Bo Bichette.
2 down, bases empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off
Middle
the
outside.
end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Curveball. Low outside.
Pitch misses. Ball one.
Sweeper. Low outside.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that'll do it. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And taking the ball for the Mets, David Peterson. What do we have on him?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. In the air to left center. Robert drifts towards it. One down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes on the ground right side. Simeon toss over to first, and that ends the inning. Back here in LA, top of the second, Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Sweeper. Low outside.
The 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
2-2 on the way. And that's outside.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Sinker.
Now
Low
it's
middle.
Marcus Semien. In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect
Four-seam
label
fastball.
over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And a strike on the outside edge.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you
Four-seam
also
fastball.
have to be aggressive
High
and
middle.
ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Ground ball left side. Bichette zips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7th.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. 2 hits and 5 at-bats yesterday. Runner on the move. Pitch is high. Through to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. Looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Right side. Taylor takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Caught in a rundown now. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Luis Robert Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Slider. Middle outside.
Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one ripped, but foul.
Curveball. Low outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Slider. Low outside.
Here's a 1-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Slider. Low outside.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next offering upstairs.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Ball, hard.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's to third, and that's just foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
Four-seam
Top of the
fastball.
third, no score.
High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the catcher,
fastball.
Ben Workved.
High inside.
And misses inside. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Fastball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Sweeper. Middle inside. Curveball. Low inside.
Here's a 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Francisco Lindor to the plate.
For the Mets, shortstop Francisco.
He kind of rolled over
Lindor
on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock.
Middle.
And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor in his 11th season hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Fouled off. He was late.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Workved off of first with 2 away. Now he steps off. Nothing doing.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Boyle's a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Curveball. Low inside.
Here's the 2-2. That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Foul ball there. This one popped up. Vientos has a beat on it. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Keeps the inning alive, and now Shohei Ohtani to the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers,
got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. His 4th home run of the season. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on. And the 0-1. Swings through that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
In the air to left center. Lindor under it. And that will end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the 4th. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one's in there. That is strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Sweeper. Low inside.
The 0-2.
Curveball. Low outside.
Hit weakly on the ground. Kim slings to first in time.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Sweeper. Up next, Bichette. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. This to third. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Mark Vientos.
2 outs, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Four-seam fastball.
Went down on strikes his first time through.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Hot shot to third. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The other way, and it looks like trouble. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, center field. Robert on his way over. He's got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lifted in the air down the left side, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. Jammed in pretty good with that high fastball on the inside corner, so he can't be upset about the pitch. Just kind of an unlucky result.
1 out, man at first. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1-0. And a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now at the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Taylor turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Sinker. Middle inside. Sinker. Middle inside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one.
Sweeper.
Just one base runner to this point,
outside.
and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. That catches the corner.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Baden at the plate now, and that's strike one.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
No.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right
inside.
Here. In the air to left center. Pajes under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, center
So here's Robert now.
Robert Jr.
Slider. Middle outside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Two down, nobody on. Struck him out without a swing. Picks up strikeout number 7. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Dodgers back here in L.A. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Line drive, base hit.
Up next.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Robert tracks it down for the out. One pitch and one out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Here's Ohtani.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
On the ground, right side. Lindor, that's one. And that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 2. And that one popped to short. Lindor in position. And the inning is over. So the Dodgers leave. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. And now
Leading
Tyrone
off for the
Taylor.
Mets, right fielder Tyrone Taylor.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball.
Taylor, 32 years old,
Four-seam fastball.
and he was a second-round
inside.
pick back in 2012. That misses. Ball 2.
Right now,
Sinker.
behind in the count, 2 balls and no
Low middle.
strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Up next for the Mets.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Slayer.
And next for the Mets, Ben Workvet. Single to right in his first trip.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Sinker. Low middle.
This to third. Rojas throws to second for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Bases empty after the double play. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Low middle.
Nope, that's high.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Strike. Woo.
Slayer. Middle outside. Curveball. Low inside.
Two down, nobody on. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Up next for the
That
Mets,
extends his
left
hitting
fielder,
streak to an even
Juan
dozen,
Soto.
Singing. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Sweeper. Middle outside. 4-seam fastball. High inside.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Slider. Middle inside.
The 2-2 now. Laser to the gap, should score the run. That one carrying, and it's off the wall. Scoring is Lindor. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one.
4-seam fastball.
You connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Left center base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by
4-seam
1.
fastball. High
Runner
inside.
first with 2 away. Next to hit, Mark Vientos. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for the
New
Dodgers,
arm out of the bullpen,
number
Tanner Scott.
66.
This is his 3rd time out this year.
Slider. Middle outside.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Change. Low outside.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2.
Middle inside.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 2. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mets,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The 0-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Up next for the
Here's
Dodgers,
Mookie to hit.
shortstop Mookie Betts.
That one ripped left field. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Betts into second.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch swinging. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tobias Myers getting loose out there. Brazoban getting loose as well. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third. He's safe.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the seventh. Marcus Semien
Circle
up now for the Mets.
Middle outside.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next is the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That clips a corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Tying run at second base here in the top half of inning number 7. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2.
Low inside.
On the ground, and it goes just foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
So the tying run at second. Outside low. And now it's 3-2.
Middle inside.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Four-seam fastball.
Luis Robert now.
High outside.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
High middle. Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
The 0-1. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. One runs in, heading for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 4-3.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give him the lead. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner in scoring position.
Middle
no
inside.
outs. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate.
Slider. Middle inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground right side. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, with the runner in scoring position right there on second base, that dive prevents a run, but on top of it, you get an out. I'd be happy with just preventing a run. Nice job right there.
Ben Worseth up now for the Mets.
Low outside.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Slider. Low outside.
0-1 now. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got ground ball.
Shortstop Francisco.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor.
He'll get another solid performance, all while keeping that hitting streak alive. What a run he's on right now.
And that one fouled off.
Circle change. Low outside.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. 4-3 New York. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the Mets.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brooks Raley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the
Ha-Sung
Dodgers.
Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ha-Sung Kim.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
0-1. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 3. And fouled off. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball still 0-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. 2 in a row.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Inside, ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. 2 outs with a runner at third. Got him swinging for the K. 1 left. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the 8th. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
High middle.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Tanner Scott won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brock Stewart. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Circle change. Low inside.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Cutter. Low inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Cutter. Low inside.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it on his own. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Digging in, Bo Bichette.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Sweeper. Low outside. Sweeper. Low outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2
4-seam
strikes.
fastball. High inside.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
4-seam fastball. High inside. 4-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Vientos stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
High inside.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Two down, nobody on. Oh, looking to stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Mets go down quickly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, A.J. Minter.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here is Freddie Freeman. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Out of bounce right side, Vientos takes it himself, and a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. And now Teoscar Hernandez, the outfield playing into pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Pitch misses, ball 1. The Mets holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line, and that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Betts, known for his late inning heroics. Just missed. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, how you let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Taylor gets under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. The relay to second. Safe.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. 2 outs, bases full. Ha-Seong Kim will hit next. Fouls away the first offering. So they're all loaded up. Deal 1. On a line. Can't get there in time, and that should bring in a pair. 1 runs in. Here comes Pajes around third. The relay to the plate. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And they lead by 2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. A.J. Minter out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
on the mound now, Kodai Senga.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. Now time called at the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Kid around third. Relay throw home. Save! In comes the run from second. Now a 3-run lead, 7-4. So back to the top of the order. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Just missed. Rojas off of first with 2 away. And another ball stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Tobias Myers getting ready to go. Razabon warming up as well. Chop to the left side, but it kicks foul. 2-1 now. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
In the air, right field. Taylor under it. And that's the third out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Through 8 full, the Dodgers have the lead, 7-4. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. Back here in L.A., all set to start the 9th in this one. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Stewart looking for his first.
Receive fastball. Low middle.
Foul ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
That misses the zone, and that
Slider.
is ball 1.
Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
And here is Brett Beatty. That's in there. Strike 1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that 9th inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous inning streak did he wait till the 9th inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
Robert at the plate now. That's ball 1. Pitch misses there. And it's 2-0.
Middle center.
That one fouled hard the other way. The Mets with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Swinging a foul out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases though. Tyrone Taylor waiting to hit for the Mets. Tying run at the plate.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking
fastball
for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And they're all loaded up.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving. And it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Taylor in the box now. Take strike 1.
Low outside.
Swings and misses. The count is 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
This one in the air, right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Ben Workman.
All loaded up. Ben Workman up now for the Mets.
Two-seam fastball.
Outfield playing pretty shallow. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Some impressive numbers coming in, and he's continued to produce today, Boog. I guess that's why we featured him at the top of the broadcast. Hit streak just chugging along.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Slider. Middle outside.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Not close with that one. And it's 1-1.
Low outside.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Called out on strikes. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Soto wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
They're down to their final strike.
Two-seam fastball. Outside.
one run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a two-run single, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
High inside.
Go-ahead run on base. Bichette gets a chance to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Two-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with two away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Edwin Diaz is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
For the Dodgers,
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Vientos in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Circle
Back
change.
and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. To third, Rojas throws to first in time. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. And we are tied 7-7.
now pitching for the
Back
Mets,
now,
number
and on the
38,
mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
At the
Luis
pitcher's cage for
Torrens,
Mets.
the new catcher now.
Catching, number 13, Luis Torrens.
And here's Freddie Freeman.
Off for the Dodgers. First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Here's a 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And now 2-2. Man, that got him square in the mask. Got him looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Sets him down looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Dodgers go down quietly, and this remains a 7-all tie. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to extra innings. Here is Marcus Semien.
Middle inside.
Fought off foul.
Slider. Middle inside. Slider. Middle inside.
Man at second. Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That clips the corner. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
In the air, left field. Base hit into the outfield. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating keying in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Low outside.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Stays alive.
Circle
the Mets with the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
On the ground, 2 ball. The flip, there's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's Luis Robert.
High middle.
Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. No challenges left for them
Circle
now.
change. Low middle.
And another ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Circle change.
2 outs. Runner on first. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
Circle change. Low inside.
Up.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Franchis should have this one, and that is that. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mets 8 and the Dodgers 7.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Oscar Brazoban.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the
runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. As a run scores in the play, and that ties the game.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And here is Andy Franchis. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And fouled off. The winning run on second base. Go to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one inside. 2-2. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Hard hit right side. Throw to first in time. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Drove in 3 last time off, and another chance to put something on the board here.
Pitch out, but no action. And a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Winning run at third, 1 down. In the air to left center. 2 away down.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas, the next to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Winning run at third, 2 down. Up the middle, it gets through, that's it. Across is the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
The final here today, 9-8. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.